Alrighty. How's it going, everybody? Wait. There we go. 2. All right, everyone. How's it going? This is DJ Helsing here with
Zazzer, as usual.
Oh, yeah. And we also have a special guest today for our Arena of Valor live stream, and that's live from the UK, I think, right?
Yep, that's correct.
All right, Malafakaram, how's it going, man?
Hey guys, yeah, it's going well. Pleasure to be here. Kind of excited to be here. You guys can call me Mal just to save the name complication. But yeah, no, it's absolutely brilliant to be here.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, Mal. For those of you guys that just got on Facebook, we are live. For those of you on YouTube and Twitch, we are live. We are having some fun, and we are here for our Arena of Valor community live stream. We're going to be hanging out with you guys, shoutcasting some matches, maybe even have a little redemption code. And of course, we're celebrating the Year of the
Dog.
Year of the Dog. Happy New Year.
So this is a dog-penguin hybrid.
Yes,
okay.
the dog-penguin hybrid. QQ, woof woof.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah, he's joining us today for the stream as well. So without further ado, let's get some matches going. We got people all over the place joining us. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Let's have some fun. Let's dive into a match. We're going to start today on the EU. So if y'all are joining us, oopsie daisy, I'm stepping on my cord. If y'all are joining us from the EU, hop on in. We are going to go ahead and get a custom match, a tournament mode match with lobby ID. You'll see it live on the screen in 10 seconds. Maybe. There it is.
Okay,
lobby
7919.
7919. Hop on over, y'all. Let's join a live match, have some fun, do some shotcasting here with Mal.
Yep, I need to get myself into that lobby. What was the code again?
Sure.
One more time.
7919.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited to do a little bit of casting for you guys. I'll try not to be biased in any way or form.
No problem. Why don't you hop on over to the lobby so you can shoutcast with us in maybe the first match. Maybe you can play the second match with your fans. I don't know. It's your call. Whatever you feel comfortable with doing.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Oh, God. How do I get myself over into...
Good question. So for those of you guys at home, at the very top right, it says spectators. You hit the little arrow, the drop down, and then you hit the little double arrow switch thing, and it switches your position.
See, that's useful information. Yeah. I think I'm not sure they even know about that in the Valiant Pro League, so I might have to inform those guys.
It's pretty awesome because then, like, for events like this stream, for future community events that we're doing, for esports events, even for fan-run tournaments, and we'll be talking more about that in the coming weeks.
If you ever wanted to do tournaments with your viewers on Twitch and such, yeah, it's a great tool.
Boom! The match has started. We have our bands. What do you think, Zazzer? I'm thinking Teamy, first man.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if the community's really caught on to his power levels.
Amazing. I just played with him earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh man, wreaks havoc. My type of hero.
There you go. First band team. All right.
He's my type of hero.
See, I love Teamy. I feel he's strong, but I still think like heroes like Challenger, etc., will counter him pretty hard. But I think because he's new to the game as well, people haven't quite adapted on how to deal with him just yet. So the ban's probably safer than not banning him at this point. Superman ban as well.
Yeah.
Superman, just that roam power, that sheer annoyance that is Superman.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah, I was actually playing Teamy earlier today, Zazzer, and I really love him, at least especially with me, with my play style. I just, hit pooty poots, run super fast, hit sprint, run even faster, get into the action, even hook myself into a battle. I can go across like half a lane in like 3-4 seconds. Yeah. It's crazy. Get right into the action, tower dive like crazy, hit my resurrect, and then run the heck out of there once I resurrect. So it's pretty awesome.
Pooty Poots has got to be the best ability name in the game.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure you guys just put that in there for the shoutcasters of the world to make our day. having to say that repeatedly for our game, it's the best thing in the world.
We've got a quick question from Twitch chat. Joel's on Joel is asking if anyone is free to participate in these games. And yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
So if you're new here, which it sounds like you may be, so what we do here, we throw up some lobbies. We start with the EU server. Later we'll move to North America and throw up the lobby. And it's kind of like a first come, first serve for all the viewers. So you'll see that lobby code on stream, and we'll let 10 people queue up, and then we'll just broadcast the match, have some playful commentary with us and our guest, Mal.
Yeah,
it's always a good time.
Yeah, I'll try not to be too serious in shoutcast mode. I'm try not to get all professional-esque. Not that I do professional very well anyway.
It's all right.
But we do the final team lineups. We do see the L'Oreal Arthur rocking that lovely new skin, by the way, and Talanis on the same side. So it's great to see both those skins coming into play already. With Zil and Zuka versus the crashed Tulan, Joker, and Zenial with the Azan car in the mid lane.
Loving that Tulan joke skin.
Those skins, though.
Yeah. I'm curious whether Arthur and Talanis will roleplay this match and go down the same lane together.
Yeah,
they are love sworn.
To be fair, it does look like he's going to be playing the support role out of the Zuka and the Arthur. I feel that the Arthur is probably still slightly better combated to be the support for the duo lane. So it looks like it might actually be a love sworn duo lane. I'm sure quite cool.
It's cool seeing Zuka in play too, because in just a few days, like early next week, I think it is, we have our Chinese New Year skins, and Zuka's going to be sporting a new skin.
Yeah, Zuka's coming on. He's coming to North America and Latin America on, I believe, Tuesday. Yeah, it's the 20th. Yeah, and he'll have a new skin to join him as well.
Cool. Keep your eyes on social media for more info about that. We'll have some sneak peeks in the coming days for the Zuka skin, celebrating the new year.
Yeah, we can see everyone making their way towards their lanes. Bot lane's looking a little empty for the blue side there. Talanis appears to be AFK in the early stages,
but left behind by her love sworn lover.
She must be frozen on the pedestal, waiting for Arthur to give her that kiss.
Yeah, Jaggerburn, if you're listening, you might have to go back to base and rescue her.
Revive her. Yeah, it's abandoning her for the minions.
There she goes.
They remembered Valentine's Day, whereas clearly Talanis has left him behind. In fact, has abandoned him for Zuka. Couldn't resist the cuddly panda in the top lane.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be a 2 versus 1 lane versus for Arthur, but he should be able to hold the lane pretty well before the siege minions come about. He could just play safe and play the boring farm underneath turret life that he's going to have to live with right now. Talanis has slowly realised that she should be bot, and she's making her way down now to a long lost love.
Zil doing the jungle. Arthur trying to hold that lane against Crushed and the Killing Joke. The Joker.
Yeah, Killing Joke on Joker, the continuous poke, that range as well, just absolutely irritating in the laning phase. Although we do see now they've come in very deep, and that is the leap from Crash used. He's going to be out of position. Joker's forced to flicker away, and that's going to be Crash taking a little bit more damage than he wants to, but also Zil being left on his own. Talanis seems to be suffering with a little bit of lag, unfortunately, for Ghost Forever. Meanwhile, in the top lane, or in the top jungle, should we say, we saw Zuka taking out the enemy jungler. So that is going to leave... Ooh, wait, Zenial is just taking... Nope, okay. I wondered if Zuka was going to rotate up towards it, but he's headed towards mid.
Looks like we got Zil coming on. Mixing lanes, doing his jungling thing, going back and forth, hopping in lanes as needed for some support. L'Oreal hiding in the bush, waiting for Azunka to come on out. Zuka doing his thing in the top.
Yeah, so while we have a little bit of downtime, it looks like everybody's kind of settling into the laning phase. Mal, who have you been playing recently? What kind of roles do you enjoy playing, or your favorite hero this month?
Well, I generally play tank and support roles. I'm that one guy. But I think a couple of you guys can relate. But yeah, for me, Childnut is love, is life. The Void Elephant of Doom is always a favourite of mine. I tend to play heroes like Gilda, and I'm loving Teamy, absolutely loving him since he's been released. We did see Zenio come down there with the ultimate to get himself out of dodge. So just generally, Crushed as well is a massive favourite of mine, but only when I'm in a pre-made.
Ooh, Arthur goes down as Crush pops that ult.
Yeah, speaking of Crush, that's awesome. Great timing. He's pushing forward out of the range of the tower, trying to put the pressure on Talanis there. Talanis coming back. What is she doing?
By the Crush. Is a bit out of position now, and his ultimate Metamorphosis has run out. Zuka, meanwhile, is going to manage to pick up the kill onto the Joker. Crush is going to duck out of it there. One turret shot for Zuka there, but he's still going to be alive. No one there to clear up that. So he's going to back out to safety now. I love that range indicator there on the skin for Talanis there. Goes Forever showing that off. That looks pretty cool. It's good to see the skins rocking the cool different animations and graphics.
Yeah, the ability effects are like really well done. I'm looking forward to more skins in the future, you know, changing things up like that.
Yeah, the amount of times I've had people on Twitter or people in stream that have commented on just like the fact that the skins, the animations on a lot of them are actually more impressive than they've seen in a lot of PC games and PC-based MOBAs. So, you know, there's a lot to be said for the artists behind the game, but. There's a little bit of pressure being applied here, but Jaeger gonna be slowed down. There's the knockup.
Will Killing Joke get the shot?
Almost.
One more Killing Joke.
Oh, miss.
Does connect, but isn't quite enough. And L'Oreal's going to come in and clear that up nicely. Does then push on towards Asimkar. Asimkar going very low there. Is forced to dive away. That's one more shot from Talanis with that range.
And Crush down.
Only Talanis could seal that deal with that extra range.
Yeah.
Talanis is very powerful.
The range on Talanis is always irritating as hell, but doing a lot of work there for him. 5-2 now for the blue side as well, so get himself off to that strong start. Despite that little bit of a lane mix-up and disconnect in the early stages, but they're pulling it back now. Joker is completely unaware of the love-sworn lovers in the bush, and Azul is coming to join the party as well. Did have the concept to use the laughing gas there onto Ghost Forever trying to pick up the kill, but it wasn't enough, and does go down to the blue side there. Nice. But yeah, I mean, what are you guys thinking of these of the games so far? I mean, these guys seem to be having fun, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of coordination from the blue team. They're really moving together. There's a lot of map awareness. You can tell with the rotations.
Crush coming in to try to steal that Abyssal Dragon. He might steal it. Let's see what happens.
It's going to be close.
Oh, Arthur takes
Arthur
it.
Got it.
And Crushed as well. So that's a two wins there for the blue team, taking it 7-4 and only 6 minutes in the game. Very, very solid game. Red still has a chance, though. It's definitely not over yet. There's only a 5K difference in gold. And only one Abyssal Dragon kill so far.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it has only been 6 minutes.
True.
But... you know, it does feel like a lot longer with all the action there's been.
Definitely. Sentinels down. Zuka continuing to try to maintain that lane against Zenial there.
As L'Oreal gets Tolan. You know, teams are pretty evenly matched in the gold count. You know, just about 300 gold separating the two.
Yeah, I mean, the blue side have obviously got a few more kills than the red side, but they've not been able to quite get the objectives as the follow-up. But in the bot lane now, a lot of poke coming out of Ghost Forever there, trying to get what he can onto them, but it's going to force them back underneath turret. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, you did see L'Oreal going pretty hard, but took a lot of damage in the meantime. So she's going to be back in now as well. But yeah, the game so far, like I said, the gold's fairly even all in all, but like you said, the objectives just haven't been there quite yet. But I think they're just warming up. I think a lot of them are just kind of getting a feel for each other's play style and seeing how it goes. Obviously, anyone can join these games, so it's quite cool to see everyone from different backgrounds, different play styles all coming together. Zinnia ult coming in on the bot lane does turn it into a 3 versus 2, but Zill's there as well, so it's 3 versus 3. Ultimate's used across the board. Metamorphosis is in action, Disrupt is used, but Crush is going low regardless, and you do see after picking up the kill there. Another turret shot towards Zenio. Meanwhile, the rest of the blue side are coming down to the bot lane. Waldo got so low there, but he is going to get himself out of dodge. And Joker, meanwhile, hiding behind that turret in fear after everything he's just seen.
That was some incredible teamwork there from the blue team. Continuing to rotate back up to the north is Zuka. Just that, such great play. Getting down there, being a part of the battle when needed, and just getting right back up to where he's supposed to be. Really good play from Zuka on, what was that, Deer Endanger? Edgar? Edger, however you pronounce his name. Good job,
there.
Good
I thought I had the problem with names, with my name. L'Oreal, meanwhile, just chasing down Joker. He's not getting away,
Ooh,
but he's done a good job at diving. He does get the turret regardless with the minions. Innocent Boy is going to pick up that kill regardless, though.
Man, there's simultaneous action going on both top and bot, and my camera can only be in one place.
No, this is an incredible match.
See, this is the thing. With shoutcasters, obviously we have play-by-play and we have color. But where there's so much action in Arena of Valor, you have to just kind of try to sneak the color casting in between the play-by-play. Just because there's so much going on all the time across the map. It's one of the biggest and greatest things about the game is the fact that it's just non-stop action.
Red team pushing in on the Spirit Sentinel, taking that objective. Three of them working together. It looks like they're coming down to the center lane and pushing on that tower.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
They've got the minions. They should be able to poke this tower down, even with the defense.
Trying to support, but not enough. Talanis goes down. 4 versus 1. They're 5 versus 1. They're continuing to push against the tower. Will they take down 2 towers with no one to defend the towers? Zill trying to come in. Red team circling in on Zill. Oh, looks like Red team's starting to pull back. They're happy with 2 towers and 1 hero. We'll see what happens next.
That was a big swing in
the red team direction. That was a huge recovery, definitely. Goal.
Absolutely huge. Yeah, I agree completely. Yeah, just the blue team really split up, and and the red team saw their opportunity, used the disrupt, and pushed hard. It was just great team play from them, and it's pulled them right back into the game, giving them a gold lead, in fact. So yeah, it's as far as the early stages, it looked like it was all blue, but that's anyone's game. And they're now hovering around that Abyssal Dragon. So we talked about objectives, and now it's all about those objectives.
Ooh,
with Zenny coming in, huge team fight breaking out. Someone gets melted, and then we're going on to Talanis. Talanis was trying to flicker over that wall. She didn't get there in time, and it is going to go down. Now Jaegerburn and Innocent Boy are looking like the next victims as they dive in. Metamorphosis used by Crest is going to be enough to give him that shield and get another kill for the red team as they pursue down Arthur and Zuka right now. Crest, Metamorphosis is going to be running out very soon, and he is looking very vulnerable if his team do not circle back right now. He's going to have to jump over that wall, I think, but Joker's there, and he will get away. Zuka, though, it's looking pretty damaging. Laughing Gas,
nice
and that is a beautiful double kill by Zuka there. Just showing the respect there by the end. Oh god, that's my turn to screw up names. Derndegear.
Zill continuing the jungle. The red team's pushing on Abyssal. Looks like they're going to take that objective too. 13-10, but a $2.5 thousand difference in gold on the red team's favor. So definitely a swing. Went from blue being ahead, now it's red ahead, and we'll see what happens next. Yet another objective falling to the red team with the Spirit Sentinel.
It's those kind of turnaround plays that make me really look forward to the release of Zuka in North America next week.
He's going to be great. He'll definitely be changing the meta for sure.
Oh yeah, he can be incredibly strong in the jungle, and obviously being played top lane as well. But yeah, his just assassination potential is just incredibly strong. I think he's going to suit a lot of people's playstyles. He's got a really exciting playstyle. He's always got something to be doing and very mobile. So I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy him in the NA side of things.
Definitely.
Yeah, making something happen here in the mid. A lot of commotion between both teams.
Oh, let's see what's going on there.
See a lot of effects, a lot of skills. Who's coming out alive? Who's going down?
Zooming out, Joker just barely able to survive, keeping his life alive. Arthur and L'Oreal looks like they're trying to run. Arthur's trying to go in and get the Joker.
Got him.
He takes him with his AoE spin.
Got a little too close for comfort.
Ancestral Glory though, and Joker is now going to be able to return the after that proc, and you can see just how helpful that item can be on a carry like Joker, who can be fairly mobile and uses ultimate to great
It
effect,
all makes sense. So, at first I was scratching my head like, why did he get so close? And then, it pops back a couple seconds later. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah. The amount of times I've been playing and amidst the chaos, I haven't noticed that. I mean, now, obviously, with Timmy in the game, you got to look out for that twice, potentially. So, yeah, the craziness will ensue.
Yeah, I'm also a big fan of Tara myself with that her AoE spin as well. She just runs in there, you don't even see it coming, boom, AoE.
Brilliant metamorphosis by Crash there. Does manage to pin back nearly 3 targets, but he's going very low. He does have 2 members on him, and there's no...
Wow.
Does dive onto Ghost Forever, who's getting very low here as well. Zinio is doing what he can to damage Innocent Boy, but Innocent Boy playing that L'Oreal can't dive around, and he's got that Love Sworn Arthur to help him out as much as possible. Zinio here is going to dive down and pick up a kill. Meanwhile, we do see Zuka going incredibly low there, and he's having to back as well. Double kill for Zenio there. Really great play coming out of this Zenio. I'm really impressed. He's managed to turn a lot of these team fights around for the red side.
Yeah, we need additional cameramen. Who can we get in here to help us out? We got a lot of stuff going on.
That's a good thought. Maybe we'll do that in the future.
Yeah, Arena of Valor now hiring to create multi-cam screens.
We can do it. You know what? That's a good question.
Get us some more devices in here. Let's change this layout.
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and we're going to do a poll right now.
Oh.
That was a great question. Are you guys interested in having a multi-camera view in the future where we potentially have 2 different POVs on the screen? I'll go ahead and drop that in the chat, and you guys can vote on Twitch. This survey will only be live on Twitch, so if you guys are on Facebook or YouTube, come on over to Twitch, and we will go ahead and get this poll up right now. In the meantime, a lot of action going on. Darkslayer looks like the Darkslayer is going to be getting some damage.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ghost Forever, not quite within range of a snipe there from Talanis. Did try to interfere as best as possible, but got away with his life regardless. Meanwhile, we did see Arthur push down that mid turret, so at least they have a turret to compensate for the Darkslayer. Meanwhile, top as well is looking fairly pushed and really low, but I do think that Tulin's going to get there just in time to clear that wave before it can push on any harder. So yeah, Slayer buff now on the red side. Let's see what they can do with it. All the lanes are fairly pushed in favour of blue, so they're going to have to work together pretty hard to try and secure another objective.
The red team is gathered together. All 5 of them are pushing hard against blue, while blue is still split up with Arthur on the other side of the map. So we'll see what red can do with this advantage. L'Oreal by herself as well. Red pushing in, taking down that tower, and maybe even Zill with it. Yes.
Yeah, split push Arthur, not really the ideal hero you want split pushing. I mean, you want him in the middle of those team fights.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the Metamorphosis used now, and we've seen Disrupt used, so that's going to be 2 of their biggest tools for taking down these turrets. And if he pushes on towards them, obviously his skills do a lot of damage to the turrets. Here, it is going to force Tulin to have to back, as with Joker, because they are going to have to defend. They are a little bit worried about that push, so at least it dragged the attention away from mid. And it does look like, as a result, this Darkslayer might only get the red side 1 turret. Meanwhile, they are pushing in still 4 versus 3, and this will be
very interesting.
New side can't pull something amazing out of the bag here.
I mean, if blue is able to pull this out, this is a great opportunity to push against the red towers. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we saw Zenio rejoining the team. Tulin is coming up as well. Blue need to do something big now while they've got 5 versus 4 advantage, but Tulin's with them now. Ultimate's coming out from across the board. There's the Metamorphosis. They allow Crash to build up that Rage Bar. He's going to dive onto that. Is going to disrupt that base, and that is going to allow them to dive in without taking too much damage. However, huge damage coming out there from Zill and the L'Oreal there, and it does mean it for a successful defense. Meanwhile, Tulin was pushing in on top. He's now looking like the likely target for Zill and Co. as they all dive in. Zuka, really mobile hero. Like I said earlier, look at this assassination potential as he takes down another hero. Actually, Arthur managing to pick up that one, and this does mean that that's another successful defense from the blue side, but they only bought themselves a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And
what will they do with this?
Yeah, exactly. We have to see what they do with it.
This is the perfect time to gather together and just push hard, but it looks like they're splitting up. Will that be enough? Looks like they're trying to take down their opponent's jungle instead of tower pushing. We'll see.
That's the thing. They were just so, back against the wall that even with that team wipe, they can't really capitalize on it because the road ahead is just so long. They still have numerous towers to get through, and by going up to the other side of the map, the red team now they've already respawned, didn't really lose much momentum.
Yeah. In fact, it looks like they didn't even lose a tower. If they would have been together and focused on one lane, there's potential they could have
gotten that mid tower, or at least the top tower, the tier 2.
Yeah. They decided to go for the Abyssal Dragon, though. Not bad, helping to fill in that gap for gold.
Yeah, it's still about a 2K lead in favor of red.
I mean, despite everything that's gone on, 2K isn't that huge of a gap. At the 20-minute mark of a game, that's going to be a lot of damage coming down to Arthur. He's going to allow him to dive in and pick up a kill regardless with that ultimate. Joker on the back line trying to keep himself alive. Zil is doing what he can against Zenio. Zenio ultimate is going to come down. Does do a little bit of the healing for Joker, but gets Zenio out of dodge in the process. And it does mean the red side can regroup. But now both teams raring to go, and the blue team pushing in. Ghost forever needs to be careful here. He's moving towards the enemy on half health. I feel like lag might be a potential issue for him.
We got some folks on Twitch asking about the builds of these particular characters. I'm going to go ahead and throw it up on screen for a couple seconds. You guys, after this event is over, we do have the video as a video on demand here on Twitch as well as on YouTube, and you can check it out on Facebook. So I'm going to leave this up for a couple seconds. You can always go back to the video later today, pause on this screen, and you can check out what the builds are for these particular heroes. So there's that opportunity for you guys to see the builds. But back into the action now.
Yeah, action indeed. And Reverson in the chat did say not over till it's over, and I think it's never been truer with this game. It looked like it was going to be the red side all over about 5 minutes ago, but yet it's now hit that 20-minute mark, and it's still looking like it could be the Blues game if they can just rally and get that objective. And with 44 seconds until Darkslayer comes up, it's all going to be about this next objective.
They're all playing chicken, hiding in the bushes, waiting for that Darkslayer. Looks like L'Oreal's trying to goat out Zenio. Are they going to be able to do enough damage to take him down?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
This is a real big potential for the blue side. Tulen is out of position. 5 versus 4 now, and Zuka is doing great work keeping himself mobile. Meanwhile, on the back line, we can see Zenio trying to keep himself alive. Kresh is delaying the rest of the blue side engage, and Zil is going very low here. He's going to go down to that Zenio, in fact, but it looks like Kresh is going to be joining him soon, and that is going to be Kresh going down. Zenio still doing a lot of damage now. Arthur getting incredibly low there. Tulen is going to pick that one up.
Come on, Zuka.
Ghost forever keeping himself alive. Meanwhile, we do see Zuka goes down as well, and that is going to be Tulen, the sole survivor. He's going to dive into Ghost forever. Great ultimate there.
She might be able to. Oh, she doesn't. She takes.
Yeah, great ultimate there from Talanis, but the damage coming out of Tulen way too strong. L'Oreal does back in order to defend the base and keep her hopes alive and potentially winning this game.
One person left standing from both sides.
That was insane.
That was a bloodbath.
28-24. Blues definitely come back on the kill count, but is still a little behind on the gold lead. But definitely tower-wise, strategically, red is by far on the upper hand of this match. Yeah,
Darkslayer is in play now as well, so this is it's going to be a case of who can get there first. Innocent and Tulen both firing it out. Great work there. Ultimate used by Zeal does huge damage there as Valakin does manage to pick up that kill. And that's going to be 2 members of the enemy team down for the count. This could be real potential here for the blue side if they can rally and group together. What can they do with it? The red team very split at this point in time with all the lanes pushing towards them.
There it goes.
I can only think that that was a bit of a greedy move by the red team there. Tolan trying to get, Ileana.
Yeah, but we can see Joker here. He knows what's happening. It's too late. Unfortunately, Joker, they bursted down that Slayer so quickly. And now they're diving onto here. We can see the red side going down. Double kill picked up by L'Oreal. Sorry, I did interrupt you there.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just having fun. It's no big deal. Finally, a tower falls for the red team. That is awesome. Good job, Blue.
Yeah, great work there from Blue, and they've pulled themselves right back into this game. Only 800 gold difference now, 700 gold difference even, and L'Oreal there throwing out a little bit with the repeat back, trying to bait them in. Huge damage coming in there from Zil. Does
nice.
Great work there. Crash does pop the Metamorphosis. Kill picked up in return for the red side, and now Zil just going to dive back over that wall. Does give the rest of his team the opportunity to take down the high ground turret. Does mean that he's the sole defender now versus the 4 remaining members of the blue side. I don't think he's got it in him to defend.
This might be it.
And that's going to be huge plays for the blue team. GG.
Very GG.
Awesome.
That is well played by both teams.
35 to 25 in only 23 minutes. A little bit of a longer match, but well worth the time. MVP going to L'Oreal on the blue team, and of course Zenial on the red team picking up MVP as well. Really, really nice play. Some great item builds and some great strategy from both teams.
Yeah, that MVP on L'Oreal, well deserved. Innocent Boy did a really good job. A lot of match turning plays by him, getting really key kills. Good teamwork all around, especially from the blue team. Not to let the early game get them demoralized.
Arthur and Crush taking the most damage, as they should, being in tanks for their teams. Followed by Zenial and Zuka. Any other comments on your side, Mal, before we go on to our next community match?
No, I would just like to second that the MVPs were well earned. I was really impressed by the Zenial play. He, like I said, I think it went a little. It's easy to go unnoticed with Zenial because obviously his ultimate is just it just appears out of nowhere in a lot of the action. And he did great work in split pushing, keeping his lane, and then managing to rejoin his team at the right moments. He didn't get greedy with it. He used his ultimate, and obviously it paid off stat-wise because that MVP was huge for him.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get our next match ready in just a second here.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, while we have this downtime between the two matches,
sure.
I've actually seen a couple people asking how did they get the Valentine's skins. Cause
yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe this is the first time you're seeing them. They haven't played this week yet.
Yeah.
So why don't we quickly go over the event?
Sure.
The event page, go through the tasks that they have to complete. Also, Clement Yu, I've seen some questions in Twitch chat. He's asking about Zuka. And as we did say earlier, he is coming to North America and Latin America servers next week. Tuesday, February 20th, he'll be released, along with a brand new Chinese New Year themed skin. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
It should be good. So yeah, like you were saying, how do you guys get a hold of those Valentine's skins? Well, you can earn the limited Telana skin by cashing in 120 of these hearts. They're called Vows of Love, and you can get them a few different ways. You can get 35 Vows of Love here by going ahead and completing the Sharing the Love Sworn Arthur skin quest. And you can also get some through this Valentine's quest by winning a 5v5 standard PvP match.
Yep. And
by winning 3 5v5 PvP rank matches, and by winning 5 additional standard PvP matches. So a couple different ways of earning these Love Sworn skin Vows of Love. You can also pick them up in the chests.
Yeah, the Valentine's
chest. Let me show you guys what that's at.
One thing that may not be clear to a lot of people, because I saw some confusion earlier in the week, because maybe it wasn't because it's not graphically depicted, but in these Valentine's chests that are available for 50 vouchers, you do have the chance to unlock Lovesworn Arthur or Talanis, just the hero, not the skin. So, if you got some vouchers and you want the skin, maybe you try your luck at the chest. So, you might be able to get that Arthur skin at a pretty heavy discount.
Yeah, it's really nice. Again, you can check this out. Lots of detail. I love the heart that's carved into the hilt of the sword. It's really sweet. There's Arthur there. We can go ahead and take a look at Talanis. I think I just picked her up. I don't have the skin yet myself, but I do have the hero. There she is.
Yeah, both of the skins too, they have some new particle effects on some of the abilities as well. They're really cool skins. That's you'll have until March 4th to earn these. So
awesome.
Quite a few weeks to get some vouchers earned up and get those Valentine's Day chests.
But without further ado, let's get back into the next match. We're going to stay here on the EU server for one more match, and then we're going to hop on over to the North American server. So for those of you guys that are ready to go, the match ID is 2160 Maleficarian, 2160 as well. If you can hop on in and join us, that would be great. You're welcome to play unless you want to shoutcast. Completely up to you, my friend. But
I think I'll go with the casting because after what the standard of play I saw last game, I don't think I want to bring it down. although if you guys are playing, maybe I'll be tempted. I don't know. But I'm joking. But yeah, I think. People, I need to. Spectator slot. There we go. I got it.
Oh, I got booted.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I'll stick with casting for now.
All right. No worries. So without further ado, we'll wait for Zazzer to get in on the match.
I need the invite.
Oh, that's right.
All right, I'm in.
It's cool to see so many members of the community wanting to spectate it live as well.
Definitely. We do boot. No offense to those that are trying to spectate. We do kick you guys out just because we want to make sure the match is clean and there's no one causing the match.
Yeah. Spectators have a little bit of power, so we want to keep that under control.
Yeah, we don't want spam.
The naivety of me. I think far too much of humanity. But yeah, that is obviously a factor. Murad ban for the blue side. Now this is looking a little bit more for me. Superman and Murad. We saw the Superman ban last game. Like I said, just so much harass, so much roam potential, and so much damage despite remaining tanky. He can really become an absolute nightmare in the end game. Teamy being hovered and picked up here for the blue side. I'm going to get to shoutcast and say the word pooty poots repeatedly.
Yeah, this would be good to see Teamy in action. Because I think last week people were, we saw 1 or 2 matches with Teamy on the stream, and people were still kind of getting used to how he works because he was actually brand new to all the servers. He actually wasn't available early on one server before another. And I've definitely noticed between last Friday and this week that the quality of Teamy plays in my matches has sharply gone upwards.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of which, let's take a look at that survey. We're going to go ahead and post it one more time. It looks like there was a technical error.
Hey guys, sorry. I think I had an issue with my headset there.
Hey, no worries.
It happens.
For those of you guys that are on Twitch, go ahead and vote if you'd like. Just vote 1 if you want to see one screen over there, one screen, or vote 2 if you want to see 2 screens. So there's 2 different points of view from the match. So let us know what your thoughts are. We're totally open to both ideas, but we want to hear from you guys. We want you guys to let us know what you would like to see in the future. So go ahead and check that out. Hit us a vote that is on Twitch, where you can do !vote space 1 or !vote space 2, typing out the word 1 and 2. So let us know. This is the second match of the stream. Yes. On the EU server, and we will be switching over to the North American server right after this, and we might even have a redemption code drop, so stick around for that, everybody.
Cool. Am I audible now? I think my headset played up a little bit there.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
You're good.
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, okay. So blue side, we've got Barfly Lindis, Teamy Wonder Woman L'Oreal versus Batman, Tulin, Zenial, Yorn, and Crashed. So
I'm loving those skins.
I was going to say some beautiful skins being pulled out there. The Ringmaster skin, I had to get that one. As like I say, as a support and tank main, as soon as that came out, that was going to be mine. And the Halloween Scream skin by L'Oreal is definitely a classic. And Ghost Samurai Yorn, nice.
Yeah, looking like girl power on the blue team side. Even Teamy. I don't know. I don't actually know if Teamy are both brothers or if it's one girl, one boy. But
yeah, I was gonna say they could be one girl, one boy. Maybe I don't.
I think they're both guys because isn't the team like a bro? Isn't his final ability?
Is being a bro, but but there's 2 characters.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can only be one
Which
bro.
one's the bro?
Yeah, so I'm not actually sure. I have to brush up on my lore, but yeah, look at this. This is all girl lineup on the blue team.
Yeah, let's see if the girl power wins the day for the blue side. But
I mean, they're all very strong heroes, so like.
I was going to say some really, really strong picks in the current meta. Potentially a little bit of issues there between Lindis and Tulin, but Lindis did back off. Everyone's kind of just gauging their positions and slowly making their way to lanes here. Nothing too dramatic. Yorn does look like he's going to potentially invade, though.
L'Oreal and Tulin dishing it out in the center lane, cleaning up some creeps, putting the pressure on. L'Oreal might take him out depending upon what she does. Oh, she's going for it. Oh, but she pulled out just in time. Not enough damage.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
No, as I was saying, in these early stages of the game, L'Oreal obviously deals crazy amounts of damage. She's just waiting for Tulin, to push in that a little bit more. But he's going to have to back here, I think, because if he steps out just a little bit, he's going to run the risk of death.
Let's see how. Oh! Well, no, Lindis almost had him there.
Yeah, kind of a bit of a Roman Lindis thing going on. Teamies kind of having to do the solo 2 versus 1 thing in bot lane. Lindis does come in. Pooty Poots has been used. And I love saying that.
Pooty Poots into the hook. Come on, Teamy. No.
Stun used. Can he get onto the back line? Loads of damage coming out from the blue side. Is going to be enough to pick up 1 kill. Can they get 2 though? Zenio dives over.
Close.
So
very
close.
close.
So
yeah.
close.
Good rotation by that Lindis though.
Very nice. But here comes the Batman trying to take down Lindis, and he does.
Batman punishing Lindis there for lighting him up. He doesn't like the light there. He wanted to remain in the shadows, so he had to take him out. Butterfly is going to be picking up the vision there for the blue side. The kills now sitting 2 versus 2 in the early stage. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we see another bout between L'Oreal and Tulin. Tulin coming off on the bad side of that once again, dives over the wall. Doesn't get the second proc on that skill from L'Oreal there. Tulin is low though and is going to have to back off. Meanwhile, in the top lane, not too much happening. Wonder Woman and Crash playing the tank game in their on their little island up in the top lane.
L'Oreal putting some pressure on Tulin again. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not L'Oreal.
That is L'Oreal.
It is L'Oreal.
Yeah, you were right the first time. Yep. The skin, Halloween skin throwing you off there. Not something you see too often now that it's no longer October.
That's true. All right, Zenio, will he get taken out by L'Oreal? She's pushing in.
Ooh.
Almost. Well, they take down Yorn. Good enough.
Man, look at that! Look at that pumpkin after effect on the map. That was really cool.
That is pretty dope.
Yeah, I think if you're going to take out one person, taking out the carry is always a plus. But Zenio has to use the ultimate there to join his teammates over at Spirit Sentinel. The red team picked that one up.
Pushing the Abyssal Dragon is Teamy with Tulin. Or sorry, with Lindis. Teamy's putting boots in and using his hook.
Oh, Batman's going to get there in time.
Oh,
Batman.
Okay, good. It goes to the blue team. No theft from red.
Yeah, the Batarang did land, but the proc didn't quite go off in time before it was killed by the blue side there. So pretty close though, pretty close.
Blue team keeping the pressure on the middle lane.
Yeah, this Tulin's had a tough time in the mid lane. He's been taking a lot of pressure and a lot of damage from L'Oreal. L'Oreal's done a great job of keeping them behind that mid turret. But that said, he's still been able to farm. He's still been getting that golden XP and keeping himself relevant in these early stages. He's not done him too much harm. There's still no damage on that mid turret. So despite all that aggression from L'Oreal, it's not looking too bad for him.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet in the top lane. I keep coming
to
check on Wonder Woman and Zuka, and Wonder Woman and Crash. Sorry, and that skin threw me off.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Not too much action going on. They're both just quietly getting their levels. Nobody getting one advantage over the other. Bot lane seems to be where it's happening.
Ooh, Zenio's goes down. Batman trying to run.
Oh, Pooty Poots.
Oh, maybe not.
Almost, but not quite. Didn't have enough health to take those tower hits.
Yeah. Yeah, Pooty Poots. I'm never going to get tired of saying that.
I'm almost using Pooty Poots as not just to describe the ability, but just like as to describe Teamy.
Teamy.
I think Pooty Poots is a really cool nickname for him.
Definitely. There's Wonder Woman bringing in the center lane. Trying to join her team.
Yeah, Crash spotted out there by the vision from the blue side, so they know he's rotating bot at this point in time, so Linda's probably going to try and keep himself a little bit safer. They have got Butterfly nearby. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Pooty Poots was used by Ghostman. I'm literally just going to use the word Pooty Poots whenever that ability gets procced. I kind of have to, just out of principle. But Tulin, obviously fairly mobile as well, managed to keep himself at a safe distance.
Butterfly debating about that Abyssal, deciding against it with all the enemies nearby.
A smart decision.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can see a decent amount of damage coming out here, trading out in the mid lane. Batman and Butterfly there. Metamorphosis used by Crest. Huge damage, great stun, and that is going to be one person down. Disrupt now used as well. Zinniorm does come down to keep the red team healthy. Blue team going very low right now. Wonder Woman dives in, is going to use the lasso of Doom. At this point, it's not just Truth, it's Doom as well, but they do keep themselves at a good distance and dive out of the way. Crash, the sole defender now.
Pushing against Batman. They're able to cut in, go in from behind, take out Crash at the same time as Wonder Woman goes against the tower. Yeah. Is that a team wipe? Almost.
So with all that action, I think we might have missed that really skillful play. Teamy came in at the last moment after L'Oreal was killed and he was a bro, brought her back to life, and that actually turned the tides of that battle completely.
That was huge.
Yeah, that's the strength of Teamy and what you have to look out for when you think you've turned a fight and then suddenly out of nowhere 2 or 3 people just suddenly pop up. It's an absolute nightmare.
Abyssal Dragon potentially going down the blue unless there's that Batarang. Oh, he stole it. Good for the bat. That also is able to take down Teamy and Lindis, or maybe Lindis. Timmy and Butterfly, potentially Lindis. Maybe. Will she stay alive? We'll see in just a second. They're continuing the push. Will Crush go to ultimate form just to take her down?
I don't know. It might still be on cooldown.
Maybe.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it didn't have a full rage bar there going into that fight. Unfortunately for Crash, does mean that he's going to go down to the L'Oreal, and that's going to be a double kill picked up, I think. I know Linda's got this Zennial. So great work there from L'Oreal coming in just at the right time. Is going to keep pushing in towards... Oh, great play there. Taking out the Yawn. Meanwhile, Batman is coming in search of L'Oreal right now. Can he get her?
I think we might be looking at a back-to-back MVP for L'Oreal.
Yeah, that would be nuts. Is it the same player?
I don't believe so.
I probably should have.
It's not the same player, no. But definitely the same hero, and definitely looking just as painful for the other side.
Batman trying to take down the goal.
3 members of the red team having to go to top lane to defend that turret. That turret got very low there. 14-5 now in kills for the blue side as well. So looking really strong for blue at this point in the game.
Looks like blue's deciding to potentially put... Nope. They're pulling back from the tower as Batman comes in to defend it, along with the help of Yorn and that Ghost Samurai skin. Pretty awesome skin. Here comes the rest of the blue team to back them up, trying to take down that tower. Will they deal enough damage?
Oh, big team heal there.
Oh, man. Zennial falls to Butterfly. Crash going in ultimate form. Will that be enough, though? As L'Oreal continues to push, Teamy sticking around just in case of Pooty Poots. Hopefully to pop being a bro at the right moment.
Yeah, Teamy does have the ult ready. It's all about positioning, though. And positioning and timing.
Timing, because it only is live for, I think, 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very brief window.
Yeah, meanwhile, some great play there from the Lindis, flanking around the outside and the back of the turret there.
Wow.
The Vex with the snipe.
That was great.
Nice. I hate when that happens so much. The amount of times I thought I've got away with a sliver of health and that's happened.
Makes for some great YouTube montages I've seen.
Speaking of YouTube montages, we haven't really seen any of our users create any of those silly moment videos yet on YouTube. It would be really cool to see some of those. It's been a while. We just started our creator program about, what, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago?
About 2 weeks ago, yeah.
And if you guys don't know much about that, you can type in ! creator on Twitch or on YouTube to find out more, or you can just head on over to the official forums, click on creator program, or head on over to Discord, click on creator program, or is it on Reddit as well? I think it's...
You can find it on Reddit. Definitely, there's no announcement post, because that, obviously we use that on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
But, it's definitely there in the archives. You can do a quick search.
So definitely head over to the forums. And what is the creator program as Blue Team continues to push on Red? Well, we want to let you guys have everything that you guys need to succeed in being a content creator. So we got a great asset library full of images and assets and backgrounds that you guys can use, and overlays and all sorts of great content that you guys can use if you want to be a streamers or if you want to create YouTube videos or montage videos. And that's a victory for Blue Team. Great job there, 23-7. But we definitely want to check out your guys' work. You can even apply to be a part of the stream team here on Twitch. We'll be updating that in the next couple days as well with all the content creators, and potentially even get featured on our YouTube, Twitch, or our YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook channel. So definitely worth signing up for that. And it'd be great to see some montage videos. I haven't seen any of those yet.
Yeah, and it's really easy. I mean, it's just, fill out a form, let us know your channel, where we can find you, and then there's a separate form, too. Like, anytime you create a video and you want to make sure that we see it, definitely, send that to us. All that's on the info post on the forums, or if you type in, exclamation mark creator in chat, that'll take you to all the info.
So any last comments on this match, Mal, before we switch over to North America?
Just final comments where whilst that was being discussed, absolutely brilliant play from the Blue Team. We saw Wonder Woman with a flanking gauge did manage to keep her carry alive and allowed the rest of her team to catch them up for a massive team wipe with a huge push down the mid lane, and did manage to secure the victory as well. But the L'Oreal MVP, you guys called it earlier, and definitely looking at strong there. Just really great work from the blue side as a whole, playing together and synergizing. So yeah, crazy good plays. But
Crash, only 2 items.
Yeah, we observed that last week. Apparently, there's a bit of a strategy from some of these players. They right before the end of the match, they're selling all of their items because they don't want to give away their strats or their builds.
Good point.
It's very paranoid, but also maybe that's the mentality of some of these high level players who don't want to give an edge to the competition who may be watching.
Well, on that note, we're going to switch on over to the North American server, so stick around, everybody, and we're going to be dropping some redemption codes. I don't know, should we drop it right now while we're switching servers?
I think that's good because it's also, we can take a quick commercial break while I run and get us some refreshments.
All right, let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the code live. It's right up there on screen as I'm logging into the next match. Zazzer's going to jet for just a second, but we will be back in just maybe a minute or two, and we'll get this match going. So don't go anywhere. I might just set up the match in the meantime. Mal, are you going to be joining us for this next match?
I'm not sure I can get onto the NA server. Can I just simply switch servers and not worry too much about it?
Well, yes and no. So if you don't have an account yet on North America, and if you don't have 10 heroes yet, then you won't be able to access observation mode and tournament mode.
That's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think I'd be able to play, but I thought I might be able to observe still. No, unfortunately then, little old me is gonna have to abandon you guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd like, you can always go to our Twitch channel, just mute it and then watch live and comment live. You might be delayed by a couple seconds, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I can. I'm more than happy to do that. I'll just I'll try not to chime in at the incorrect times when it's slightly delayed. But yeah, I'll hang around for a while if you guys don't mind me being here.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm just switching over, and we will Go live in like 10 seconds here.
I'm all set on the North America server, USA, Canada. So
Awesome.
we get that lobby.
And is it on screen? There it is. Now it's on screen. Boom! All right, let's do this lobby. Lobby ID 3724, everybody. 3724 for those of you guys that are trying to listen in, and we'll get this match started on the North American server. 3724. We'd love to see you guys get in the action and have some fun.
Good night, Reva, son. Yeah, Twitch chat. How you guys doing today? I've seen, not a ton of activity today. Maybe having a slow Thursday, kind of like we
slow
are.
Thursday, but that's all right. It's what was it? We went 2 weeks on Fridays, and then we took a 2-week break before that. So it's been about 4 weeks. This is our 5th week with no Thursday stream. So all of our Thursday viewers are like, "Wait, what? What's going on? They're back?" But we are back, and we are ready to have some fun with this live stream. All right. So we got that butterfly band. We got that Teamy band. No surprise there. The redemption codes are live, you guys. They have 100 uses each. So the first 100 people in the EU, the first 100 people in North America, and the first 100 people in Latin America that redeem those codes get those rewards. We don't even know what they are. It's random. It's fun. And we can't wait to hear from you to see what y'all get. I play games so much on my phone. I gotta have this pillow to rest my wrists, Don't want to get the carpal tunnel.
As I say, I'm a little bit quiet. It's because I'm busy putting in my redemption code right now.
Yeah, let us know what you get.
Yeah.
Since we're both, we got Spectator on our phone, we actually don't get to cash in these rewards ourselves.
We have Alistair live there. Great choice. He just came out in North America, 3-4 days ago. So that's going to be really cool, seeing him in the North American meta. And like we said, Zuka's coming out in a couple days. That's going to be awesome.
A couple new skins this weekend to celebrate Chinese New Year.
We got
pretty awesome.
Lubu's getting a nice skin, and Violet's getting a pretty fiery skin as well.
Yeah,
so
Violet's coming tomorrow, and a lot of you have, you may not have known it, but you've been seeing it for a few weeks now. It's actually that on the ranked match button. That's been up there for a few weeks now. With no context, I've noticed the operations team likes to sneak in some Easter eggs before we ever start promo on anything. It's always cool to see that stuff.
Chugnar and Thane on the red team follow up with Ignis, aka Gandalf. That's what they call him in the office. Yorn and Slims, and then it'll be interesting to see if that Slims is going to be sporting that reindeer outfit or not. And then on the blue team, Crashed. Talanis, Alistair, Arduin, and Violet rounding out that team.
Yeah, not surprising that Teamy is banned in this match, and Butterfly.
Yeah,
we've seen a lot of outcry from the community about
a lot of hate on Butterfly.
Yeah, Butterfly is not a favorite from many.
There's that Lunar Bunny Slims celebrating the New Year. Well, the New Year, not the Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
Chinese New Year skins aren't out yet.
Something I do want to say, the Ignis is ALG Sleepy, who was previously Snacks. ALG are Allegiance. I think they picked up the Snacks team, who recently won the ESL Arena of Valor weekly championships over the NA side. So
awesome.
That could be pretty fun to see. Obviously, picking up a hero he doesn't have loads of experience with that. So that's going to be quite interesting to see as well for the red side.
Yeah, Mal, do you play yourself in those ESL tournaments?
I've never had the opportunity, unfortunately. Just never had a team together for myself. But I think I'm probably not a good enough player to probably compete against some of the guys here, and maybe I just unfortunately don't have enough time to commit to getting myself to their level of play. But I definitely enjoy watching it and casting games when I get the opportunity. So.
Yeah, it's free and it's fun. So if you guys are at home, you ever want to have some fun on the weekends, you're not doing anything on the Saturday, want to get some high-level experience in esports play, then definitely would recommend checking out ESL's Arena of Valor leagues, I guess you could call it, for Europe and North America and Latin America too.
I think they just launched Latin America recently.
So you guys can check that out. It's free to compete, and there's lots of cool prizes depending upon how you do and how far you get throughout the season. Wow, letting some of those minions get through there. Alistair doing his thing. Alistair and Tolan, mortal enemies. In the lore, that is.
Are they? I was just about to say, I clearly, like as I said in the past, I don't.
We're not lore masters.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not an AOV lore master.
We're not like Ingus. We're not the lore masters of our.
But it is always cool to hear because I know there definitely is a team that puts a lot of time into crafting these stories and building this world. So it's really interesting what they're going to be doing with that the rest of this year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I need to catch up on my lore. I got to read some more of that. I know a few heroes, but not enough.
Yeah, and I keep joking around the office. I'm like looking forward to someone from the community starting like a Tumblr fanfic blog for AOV.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like something of a be careful what you wish for sentence that you're going to get.
L'Oreal turns her head and looks gleamingly into the eyes of Chugnar.
I thought this love-sworn Arthur and Talanis event might spark some inspiration for some people.
We'll see.
I definitely saw on my
just
Twitter.
Remember that 50 Shades started as a fanfiction for Twilight. I'm just warning you guys now.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I saw some comments on Twitter that some of our players don't ship these two together. So they definitely got some thoughts, and I'm looking forward to a random email in my inbox one day with a 6-page love story.
Share this on Twitter. Links to their Reddit post.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you guys didn't wait till maybe like an American holiday and put out a like American cheerleader and American football sort of team up. Prom king and queen type thing. I can see that happening.
Cool. You never know.
We've seen some of the skin concepts, and it does seem like the team is getting a little more out there.
Very creative. That's for sure.
Definitely taking some artistic freedom and getting wacky in some cases. Not everything is going to release, but some of the ideas that hit the drawing board are really
pretty funny,
really out there and off theme. Not really sticking to the AOV like fantasy brand style.
I think that's good though. I mean, I love seeing all these funny skins because then it makes every match look different and sound different, and it's a different experience. It's not just the same 50 some odd heroes over and over and over.
Yeah, like Teamy, for example. His default skin, he's like a suit of armor, and if you're gonna stay on theme, it's just all right. He's got cool armor. But no, they went with Ringmaster, and now he looks like he's straight out of the circus.
Yeah,
like that's really cool.
Yeah, I saw some really good siege coming out from the red side just a moment ago on that bot side turret. Sleepy with that Ignis did great work. Did great work. And Slims did serious damage in the bot lane.
Slim taking out that tower too.
Yeah, Slim's having a pretty easy time in the bot lane, harassing Talanis out of the lane and then taking that tower. 4 minutes in.
Here comes Ignis with his flaming balls of fire, going up against Alistair and his lightning. I think it's lightning, isn't it? I guess kind of lightning-ish. Whatever that is.
Yeah, it's green static magic.
Yeah, I think it's woe, isn't it? It's got a matrix of woe and it's got a magic barrier. So I think it's just pure magic, shall we say?
Big fight going on in the jungle, forcing Crush to pop that ult. Not to do anything with it, but just to survive.
Violet keeping the pressure, trying to take out a hero while this pressure's happening. Will she take out Chugnar? I don't know. She's trying to keep going on Chugnar. Chugnar's sticking around. Oh, but Violet is down from the count.
Yeah, this red team has an early level lead on just about 2 to 3 levels per hero. That's really tough to have those skirmishes in the jungle when you're at that level disadvantage.
I mean, twice the gold, 0 to 6. I hate to say it. I don't want to call the game too soon, but it looks like it just might go to red.
Yeah, Red have pretty much had everything their way this entire game, and Blue haven't really had a chance to pull themselves together and really rally. But that said, there's still objectives at play. There's still potential for them to turn it around. We've seen it happen in Arena of Valor. I think we've all had games where it looked like it was a done deal, and out of nowhere we pushed 2 turrets and managed to get the win. So until that base goes down, it's not over. Of course, I'm saying that after having just watched the red side destroy people and get a double kill in the mid lane and take another turret as well.
I'm surprised they didn't continue to push.
Yeah.
Yeah, those moments you just described, like those are like the best kind of moments that you get in a MOBA.
There it goes.
Like back against the wall, and then you can just rubber band and completely turn the tides with some turtling, smart team fights.
7-minute match, less than 7 minutes, 6.5.
Wow, that is. I actually think this is the fastest match I've ever seen.
I agree.
Public, stream, anything, private. This
is. Yeah, I think the fastest match I'd seen prior to this was the MPT finals, and I think it was France with a 9-minute win.
Yeah.
Like as far as on streams, unofficial streams, and I think that was pretty disgusting.
That was great. Good match for them.
Wow. Okay.
Well, on that note, let's do another match.
Hopefully, it was still fun for the participants, though.
Yeah.
That's what we're all doing this for.
We're just here, to have fun. It's not about competitiveness.
No ranks.
It's about hanging out, having fun, shooting the breeze. You know what? Speaking of having fun and shooting the breeze, it's been about an hour. Usually our streams are about an hour and a half to an hour 40. We'll see how long this next match goes, but depending upon how long it goes, maybe we do 1 round of Abyssal Clash. What do you think, Zazzer?
Oh, man.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be
when
fun.
we did that a couple weeks ago for the Valor Bowl, that was
pretty
something.
awesome. It was. We'll see how this match goes. Maybe we'll end it out with an Abyssal Clash just for kicks. There we go. We are off and hitting the ground running with this next match. Let's see how that vote went. All right, it looks like it's about 60% of people want us to do the dual screen, so we'll look into that. Probably not next week. It might take a little bit of time, but it's definitely something that we are now aware of, and we'll definitely check it out. Speaking of being aware of stuff, if you guys have any feedback you want to give us about the stream, about the times or the days or the content or whatever, we have a survey. You can do !survey. In fact, tell you what, let me drop it on the screen. Oh, no, that's not it. Let me drop it on the screen as we're queuing up here, and you guys can let us know. No, that's not it.
Mal got your back. He dropped that command.
Boom, thank you.
No worries.
There we go. It took me a couple seconds to find that button. I got to clean up my stream deck here. Too many buttons. But, that last match was really, really good. Big shout out to everyone that participated in it. Little dancing Astrid for you guys. Have some fun. I always forget about those animations.
Yeah.
Tolan and Zill as the bans this match. Teamy and Alistair on Team 1, Team Red.
So Ghost Forever is asking when the next stream is. Is that we don't have any events going on this weekend, do we?
We do actually. It's
Awesome.
not a stream though. What we have is a special event on Discord.
Yes.
So for those of you guys that haven't checked out our Discord channel, we definitely recommend checking it out. You guys can do !Discord for more information. You can click on that link to join in on our Discord server. On Saturday, for the next couple weeks, we're going to be having what we call our Saturday Showdowns. It's going to start at 5 o'clock, and it's going to run for 2 hours from 5 to 7. There's no contests or prizes, but it's an opportunity to coordinate everyone together to play matches all at the same time. And the goal here is to help you guys out, because we've been getting some feedback from you guys about having some longer queue times when you're doing solo queues. And that's true. It's a lot faster to queue up as a team than to queue up as a solo player. So with these Saturday Showdowns, the goal is everyone hops on the Discord, make some new friends, find out some other players' IDs, add them as friends, and queue up as a team in order to have some fun and play together. So that's going to be every Saturday for the next couple weeks, probably 2 to 3 weeks, and then we'll see how it goes from there. From 5 to 7, hop on Discord, join the Saturday Showdown Discord sub-channel, and get in on the action. I know it was a long spew there, but do you have anything to add, Zazzer?
No, I mean, I just hope, I definitely recognize some names in the chats today. Like, they're definitely active Discord members already, Mal himself included. Just hope, we get more people driving to the Discord. It's really a great place. We're working on some changes to make to provide even more reasons people should spend time on Discord, get some use out of it. And the big one we're thinking about is connecting players with each other, because we all do play the game, and we know sometimes how solo queue can be. So if you find teammates, find a guild, it's only a positive.
Exactly. And when better than having everyone at the same time, hitting the same channel, looking for that same goal. It increases the chances of you guys, making those connections. So that's what the community is all about.
How are you doing on a charge over there? Because I know you plug in your charger.
I'm doing good. You want to plug in here?
Yeah, well, I think that's, you have an iPhone charger, right? Because I'm using an Android phone.
USB straight in.
All right, well, I'm going to go grab my charger.
All right, no problem.
I definitely don't want to drop out of this match.
Sounds good.
I've been playing too much AOV today before the stream that I'm actually draining my battery. I'll be right back.
No worries. It looks like we have Wonder Woman with Violet, Thane, and Crixie, rounded out with Raz on the blue team. Red team's looking like Chugnar, Lubu, Morin, Teamy, and Alistair rounding out the count for that team. It's going to be an interesting match. What's your thoughts, Mal?
Personally, I really like the lineup for the blue side. Big fan of Raz when played well. He's got that huge mobility. It takes a lot of skill to master to get around his passive. Once you've got a feel for it, though, he can really make some interesting plays and keep himself at distance. So, that said, red side have got Teamy.
That's true.
Red side have got a mid lane Teamy with, I think he took Execute as well, didn't he? Or Flicker. Yeah, he took Flicker as well. So he wants to make those pretty poo Flicker plays. So that's gonna be great to see. So I'm a big fan of off meta picks. And I really like the idea of a mid lane Teamy. So that's going to be quite enjoyable.
Wonder Woman going up against Teamy in the jungle. Looks like Violet's joining up with Wonder Woman, trying to put the pressure on. Are they going to take him down? They're pinning him in. Raz trying to join in, a little bit out of sync. Will it be enough? Raz still has a chance of doing it.
Ooh, interesting.
Alistair continuing the push. Or no, that's Thane. Sorry, Thane continuing the push. Crixie trying to follow up with her little clone, but unsuccessful. Teamy able to pooty poots out of there and save his butt.
I like the idea of that, but really great heal coming out from teammates there. Did allow him to just about escape, got himself to safety behind that turret, picked up the restore, and just in case anyone decided to throw something out there, and got himself back to safety. So that's pretty. There was some pretty nifty plays there from
definitely.
From Teamy, obviously using his B as well to great effect to get himself over the wall and out of dodge.
Wow. All right, we have a 2 versus 1 in the bottom lane. Crixie supporting Thane up against Lubu. Looks like Thane's trying to roam center lane to team up with the rest of the team. See if they can try to get a kill on Chugnar. Looks like they're unsuccessful there. Maybe they'll be following up here with that Teamy attack, but doesn't look like it. Uh-oh. Wonder Woman's all by herself. But that might be okay. She's trying to take down Sentinel. Teamy takes out the Sentinel, getting that boost. Nice job, Teamy. Oh no, that's not Teamy. I apologize. That's Morin.
With the alternate skins, they did look a little similar from the one angle. But I saw that gun and I was like, that's not Teamy.
Yeah, I saw the white bar. I'm like, wait a minute, Teamy doesn't have a white bar. What's going on? He's not charging up.
Yeah, Morin is going to be, if we get to a late game, obviously if the game lasts as long as the last one did, we won't take it. But if we get to the late game, Morin will be really strong. He's not, you don't see him played overly large amounts in the EU region. I don't know how often he's played in NA, but because he excels at that late game and games are often so fast and so, there's so much action in the early stages, but he often kind of gets left behind a little bit. So if they get to the late game, he could be a real serious contender.
Yeah. All right. Lots of people joining us all over the internet. Thanks for all your support, everyone. Love seeing you guys joining the stream. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all over the interwebs. We love having you guys joining us today for our live stream. The redemption code is right above us. They have 100 uses each, so if it doesn't work for you, that means that they've all been used. Pistol Dragon going down to Wonder Woman. Morin's being pinched. Will he get out of there in time? Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it at all, even with that speed boost.
Raz pushing in against Lubu with Wonder Woman support, but not enough. Raz falling. Wonder Woman getting the heck out of dodge as Violet tries to cut in.
This bottom lane is a battle of the heroes getting new skins this weekend.
It
We got
is.
Violet followed by Lubu this weekend.
That's right.
Yeah, Crimson Lubu, that's another cool looking skin releasing. I believe that's on Sunday the 18th.
Yeah, I think so. Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty good weekend. You know, every
It
2
is.
days we've got a new content drop. You know, we got skin. 2 days later, another skin. 2 days later, new hero and a skin.
Should be good.
Never a moment of rest in AOV.
Lots of fun. Always fresh content.
I say it's great for us shoutcasters because we've always got something new. There's always new skills and new heroes to learn about. So yeah, keep us on our toes.
There goes Thane pushing in. Is it enough? It is. They take down Alistair. But not enough for Chugnar. Morin coming in with his grenade bomb. Or whatever that's called.
Phantom's Thief is asking, when does the NA server get all the skins for the current heroes? And that's, you know, it's a topic that always comes up, and we definitely, we don't want to, you know, ignore it, but we want to give you as much information as we can. And the answer is actually kind of tricky. There's not really like a defined calendar of releases, you know, too far in advance. So for a lot of the skins, it's not that we're withholding info from you. It's really just like that they're not planned that far in advance. So we're telling you as soon as we know as well.
But don't you guys worry, we are working to try to catch up the North American server to the European server, as you've seen in the last few weeks with multi-hero releases at the same time. So we have a lot of fresh content coming out. Zuka next week, all three of the Chinese New Year skins this weekend and into next week, and even more stuff following that, which will be announced next week. So, you know, we do know what's going on, but we release the information slowly over time because we don't want you guys to have too much distractions. But definitely,
Exactly.
Zuka's the next big release for us.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually the bigger part of it too. Is like we don't want to tell you 50 things on the same day or over the course of the same week. You know, we'll tell you when it's fresh and relevant, so everybody knows and it's not forgotten after so many weeks and such.
Exactly. Oh man, looks like we got some battle going on here. Chugnar falling to Raz. Raz continuing the push against Timmy, but taking the fall to Morin. Violet coming up, but just a little bit too late. Thane trying to push in the center lane. Cutting over, trying to get Morin with the help of Crixie. They
Really close escape
are able to take him out.
Really close.
Lubu hiding in the bush. Will he stick around is the question. Or do they even know he's there? Timmy and Lubu cleaning up the lane.
That's an annoying combo to go up against. I would not want to lane against the Timmy Lubu duo.
Yeah. I hope he
Yeah,
kills
the CC would be the CC chain potential is pretty huge there from those guys. But yeah.
Especially because my preferred role is marksman, so if I just get one unit too close, that's instant death when they jump on me.
See, now I definitely need to get an NA account so that we can duos as a.
You know, I have an EU account, so.
Okay. Well, that's
Hit me up
it then.
anytime. Try.
Guaranteed master by next week.
Alright, let's see what goes on here. Are they taking on Spirit Sentinel? They do. Looks like it fell to the red team as they're trying to push in on Violet there. 6-8, still anyone's game. 16K to 21K, only a 5K difference. It's a lot, but it's not too much. You can still catch up. You can still catch up to that. All right, Raz doing his thing. Violet trying to get the heck out of there.
Yeah. Oh,
Just in time. Someone's watching the live stream.
Yeah, Lubu knew. We got a stream sniper, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, I'm watching the live stream because obviously I can't. So when you guys are talking, I'm catching it up a little bit after. So there is enough of a delay that I work out what you guys are talking about, but it's a little bit afterwards. So I do apologise to you, to the stream as well, if they're not aware of why I'm so quiet. It's because I'm not watching it, unfortunately, live. I just saw a magnetic storm used by Moran to try and keep himself and Kim Richard alive, but unfortunately Kim Richard got pulled in by Wonder Woman, and that kill was picked up. Moran did manage to pick up Raz in return, though. So, and then I don't know if the team fight has finished already, but it looks exciting on my screen right now.
No, it's good. It's good. We appreciate you joining us today as our special stream guest. And how often do you stream? I know you have your own channel that you stream on a lot.
Yeah, I stream pretty much like 4 or 5 days a week. Unfortunately, I have a job outside of streaming that I don't get me wrong, I'd much prefer my job to be streaming. But while I'm getting that to the stage where it pays my bills, I've got a day job. So a lot of the time it's dependent on shifts and work patterns, but it tends to be about 4 or 5 days a week.
Cool.
I'm hoping to develop it. I shoutcast for some community AOV tournaments, and hopefully get a few people involved in my stream as well, and shoutcast some viewer games and things. So that'd be quite cool.
Yeah, definitely drop your channel in the chat when you have a chance, so all those at home can give you a follow and give you a like.
Yeah, shameless plugs are welcome on this stream.
Yes.
I'm going to abuse my mod powers now and post link. That's great.
And they're pushing in against the tower and the base, I should say, and I think that's it. That is game. Congratulations to the red team for that victory.
That match escalated really quickly.
It did.
Just kind of just like went through that top lane, right through the tower, and kept going. And
that was it. Very nice match. MVPs over to Wonder Woman and Lubu. Great job, you guys. Loving the action there. All right. Well, on that note, let's see. Should we? It's getting late.
We hit an hour and a half.
I think usually we should wrap it up.
Yeah, it's usually our stopping point.
It's so tempting to do one Abyssal Clash because they're only about 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
Well, okay, more like 10. They're shorter than casual matches.
Zaz is just worried he's going to run out of battery.
Yeah, seriously. I am still under 10%. This charger, I gotta get a better charger.
All right. Well, on that note, maybe we'll do that next stream, you guys. So definitely get your. In fact, let's do it. We will definitely do it next stream. We'll do 2 or 3 matches, maybe even 4 matches like we usually do, and we'll wrap it up with an Abyssal Clash. We had a really long first game today, but we do appreciate you guys sticking around and having fun. Don't forget to try out that redemption code above if you guys would like, and join us next Thursday for our next stream. Same bat time, same bat channel, and we look forward to seeing you guys then. Until then, be sure to check out Saturday's
Saturday Showdown.
Yeah.
Saturday Showdown. Also, before we go, just some parting words. Since I've been seeing some, we do watch Twitch chat. I just want to acknowledge that, and we are aware of all the feedback in the community about all the kinds of events we run. Whether it's Valentine's, hero releases, everything. So even though we can't answer every single individual question, because then we'd never talk about the games that we're shoutcasting.
Exactly.
We are reading, we're seeing all the feedback, and definitely if you're not already on Reddit, Discord, the forums, even Facebook and Twitter, that's more your side of things. Definitely. I'm very present on Reddit and Discord.
Definitely.
We always want to see and hear from the community what you guys think of what we're doing with the game. Positive, negative, we want to hear it all because we want to make the best game we possibly can. Definitely.
So keep the feedback coming. Reddit, Discord, Facebook, Twitter. Let us know. Keep it coming. If you can only focus on one spot, probably the best place, what would be the best place to leave feedback? Would that be the forum for the long-form conversation?
I think Reddit might be the better place.
Best? All right.
Yeah, we do have the forums, but we definitely understand there's more of a community on Reddit currently.
And there's more interaction. People can thumbs up, they can thumbs down, They can you gain your karma as you go.
Yeah.
So definitely head on over to Reddit if you guys want to give us some long-form feedback about anything. And if you guys like to stream, want to give us feedback about the stream, be sure to check out that survey that's in the chat right now. You guys can click that there.
And the developers do read Reddit. I saw somebody just ask that question. We actually had an Ask Me Anything event last week. So if you go on our Reddit, r/Arena of Valor, it's not pinned to the top anymore. But if you just do a quick search, like AMA operations team, there's great event last week. Lots of information in that. We had a really good show up from people dropping us some questions. We hung out for about an hour on there. So yeah, give us check out those sites, join us, leave your comments, your discussions.
Definitely.
And, I'll see you there.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, you guys, and once again, Happy Year of the Dog, celebrating the Happy Chinese New Year tomorrow. Be sure to check out all the great events and activities and new skins going on in game for Valentine's and for the New Year. Lots of great stuff this weekend. And thank you for joining us today, Mal. And be sure to post your channel in the chat so everyone at home can check you out. But until next time, take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good one, everyone.
Take care.
See you later, guys.